following program is sponsored by Michael W. Smith. The views expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Arizona. This is Brother Mike. I'm back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. God bless you today. Thank you for tuning in to the program. Today's Bible study, Satan's Secret Plan for the United States of America. He's implementing it. It's happening right in front of our eyes. Hurry and call somebody to tell them the radio program's on. It's Brother Mike on Filthy Fridays on Hardcore. I'll make some announcements when you make that call. This is Brother Mike. I'm the professional certified counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center in Central Phoenix. We're on 15th Avenue, just south of Osborne Road. I've been on the radio here in the Valley for 18 years, if you can believe that. Say a shout out again to all my KXXT Christian radio listeners. Thank you for your support all these years. And love my new friends over at darkskyradio.com. Appreciate you tuning in. On the website, hardcorechristianity.com, we have all of our ministry services available. You'll notice we have 2 services live per week, Thursday nights. Our healing room, no appointment necessary. Come get healed. The anointing is powerful. Brother Rick and the ministry team are blowing this thing out the door. Friday nights is my teaching service for my radio listeners. Starts at 7 p.m. and can be seen live on our YouTube teaching channel, youtube.com/House of Healing AZ. January 31st is our seminar date, part 2, the cause and cure of mentally ill Christians. You won't want to miss that seminar. That was the bomb last month. On the website, you can hit our PayPal button and send us another donation that you have been doing for the last 18 years. It's been fantastic. Thank you for your kind support. Thank you for supporting Sister Karen. She's a realtor. She's on the homepage of the website. Loves working with born-again Christians. Thank you for all the referrals you sent her. I don't take a salary on in the ministry. I never have. And I kind of depend on the working wife anointing and our kind donors. May God bless you. All the money you send in goes directly into the ministry. Satan's secret plan to destroy America. It's well underway, and hell is coming to breakfast. In the United States, this secret plan of Satan has generated several different things. One of them has been gangs. Antifa, Black Lives Matter, the Black Panthers, radical movements, the Latin gangs in Chicago, the Aryan Brotherhood all over the place, the 18th Street Gang in Los Angeles, the Crips and the Bloods in California, the Nuestra Familia in Northern California, Hell's Angels, the Mongols, different gangs. The worst one of all, of course, MS-13, the Monster Gang. Generation Z, Generation X, they're losing their minds, they're losing their lives. Why? Because Satan's secret plan. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. His secret plan also is causing suicides. My God, record numbers of suicides in 2019. They're expected to top it in 2020. It's the second cause of death, the second leading cause of death from age 10 to age 34 in the United States. There's over twice as many suicides in America as there are homicides. Record numbers of suicides occurring among police officers, addicts, teenagers, transgender. Children are committing suicide at record levels because of damage from social media and bullying in school. What is Satan's secret plan? Well, Pew Research came out with a study last week which revealed it, and I thought I'd share it with you today. Very important. Here's the article, quote, the United States has a higher rate of children living in single-parent homes than any other parts of the world. Children who are Christians around the world are about twice as likely to live in a single-parent home. You didn't hear me, did you? In a report released last week by Pew Religion and Public Life, the research organization found that 23% of children under 18 in the U.S. lived in a single-family home, single-parent home. Can you imagine that? This was higher than any other country, including Brazil, 10%, Germany, 12%. India was only 5%, Japan 7%, Nigeria 4%, Russia was 18%, Turkey 2%, Vietnam 4%. The U.S. was higher than any other country they surveyed of children living in single-parent homes. The only country that came close to the United States was, of course, the United Kingdom. They had 21% of the children under 18 living in single-parent homes. It's unbelievable. Children who are Christians, grew up in Christian families, are twice as likely as non-Christian families to have a single-family home. Can you imagine that? 52% of children raised Christian live in two-parent homes. Only 52%. Similar percent among Muslims. About 53% of Muslims that were raised in Islam were living in two-parent homes. This is unbelievable. What's the obvious plan here by Satan? It's sheer brilliance. He's a supernatural genius. What is the plan, Mike? I don't even have to talk about it. It's so obvious. Children raised without a father in the home suffer a host of other problems and are more likely to engage in problematic behavior. Duh. Children whose fathers either died or were incarcerated. Listen to this. This is a study that came out in 2017 in the Journal of Pediatrics. This you're not going to believe. Children whose fathers died or were incarcerated before they turned 5 years old were more likely to experience damage to their chromosomes. Dr. Daniel Notterham of Princeton University, co-author of the study, stated at the time that he was surprised the impact on the children's DNA. He said, children, quote, children need fathers. They're very important. They play an economic role, also provide love, attention, stability, and cohesion, and they're role models, Notterham said. What's happening here? Satan is imploding America. These groups that I mentioned earlier, the gangs, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, all these different groups, most of these people came from single-family homes, no dad. These gangsters, the vast majority of them had no fathers. The suicides, no father in the home. Children who are raised by their mother only, or one person only, will usually drop out of school. They're more likely to drop out of school. They're more likely to join a gang. They're more likely to go into crime. They're more likely to become a drug addict. They're more likely to father other children out of wedlock so that family can see that child grow up without a father. Kids that have no dad in the home are more likely to work low-paying jobs and live in poverty. They're more likely to go to jail or go to prison. What's the devil doing? The family unit that God set up as the father at the head, the spiritual head, the mother beneath the father. This is in structure, not value. The children beneath the mother was the way God set the family up. And in our society, only 52% of the houses have a mom and dad in the home. Only 52%. What's happening there? Generation Z, Generation X, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, all these crazed, demonic groups and these lost, lonely, rebelling children, the woke, the politically corrects, they don't have dads. What happened to the African American community? They lead in almost every statistical category. What categories? All the negative ones. Why? They have higher percentages of single parent homes, higher percentages of children in gangs, higher percentages of children in prison and jail, higher percentage of fathering children out of wedlock, higher percentage of dropping out of school. They're the minority group with the most deficits. Satan is trying to destroy not just the African American community, but the rest of us as well. During the summer, we have a deliverance services during the summer for children. I pray you'll bring your child for prayer and deliverance before it's too late. We do family and marriage counseling at the Arizona Deliverance Center. If you're a born-again Christian, there's no charge. 602-636-5800. Doesn't matter what color you are, it doesn't matter what your education, it doesn't matter where you came from. You are very loved by God, and you can be healed.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.